Hey, it's Leah, and welcome to Enlightened Mystic Essentials. And today we are going to do a pathways reading for Taurus. Taurus, I just finished your current situations. And your current situations was about an ex returning. And not allowing your heart or your emotions or feelings to keep you stuck, right? You are literally in the season of Pisces, right? Coming in as one of the signs that is going to be tested in this season. And in that insight, I told you that one person must succeed and another must fail. Where do you fit in, right? What is your answer? Will you fail and your ex succeed, or will you succeed and your ex fail? They are only coming back to test you. A lot of Tauruses have been praying for relationships and signs and messages and communications. And they want to be in a relationship. And all of a sudden your ex appears again and you say, oh, this is the sign I've been waiting for. And that's not the sign you've been waiting for. It's really like coming in as a test to say, well, are you ready to move on to a new relationship or not? And I also told you in that insight that we were starting pathways and you will be the first sign. So let's see what your pathways have for you in the month of February leading into March, okay? If you are new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, and I talk to spirits. So let's go. Spirit, what will Taurus face along their pathways, right? Out of February into March. You gotta be careful. It's heading. It's heading. Be careful. Heading. What is heading? The Golden Palace. A lot of you are coming into your abundance. Fortune, fame, ambitions is here, right? Golden Palace comes in as a 5. A lot of you are going to go through changes for the better of you or the embetterment of you. Another pathways that lies along Taurus's path. Slow and steady. Yeah, don't forget, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Also, no, it's a 3. Comes in as a 3. 3 represents creation. Yeah. That's what that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Spirit for Taurus. Why is the Golden Palace here, right, along their pathways? Why is it here? Changes comes in. Thank you. Within your mind, you or some of you are going to face conflict and defeat. Conflict and defeat. Hopefully it's not the defeat of this ex or the deceit of an ex. Hopefully you win or you pass your test. But this is what's going to have to be faced mentally. This also comes in as a 5. What is 5? Changes. Let's go get your mind right. And for slow and steady, spirit for Tauruses. Why is slow and steady here? The creation of slow and steady. Let's go. Thought it was going to fall. Oh, no wonder. Heart, love begins. And in that insight, you're going to see out of an old relationship, passing of this cycle or passing of the test or your exam into a new relationship. You have an opportunity for a new relationship. And here once again, love begins of the heart. This is a heart card. Heart. Yeah, a rainbow is also here that represents the covenant. And the trees represent new life. Let's go. A new beginning. A new beginning is here. Let's get some insight. So it looks pretty good. Just get out of your head. That's all. And take it nice and slow. All right? Take it nice and slow. Spirit, what is the insight for the Golden Palace and the conflict and defeat for Taurus? Self-worth. What is very important at this time, or what is going to be important at the time? Self-worth. Also another 5. You have 3 5s on the board. 3 5s represent the 6. What is the 6? A balance is here for Taurus. Let's go, Taurus. Slow and steady, Spirit. Towards the love begins, right? New love for some, or the spark, or the refresher, because I hear refresher of a relationship that someone is already in, or a commitment that someone has already entered into. Some type of refresher is going to be here. A new spark, new ideas is going to be gained, right? To turn the flicker into a flame. I hear. Spirit, what's the insight for slow and steady and love begins for Taurus? 2 comes out. 1 clarifies slow and steady, and the other jumps on top of self-worth, right? So let's go to your slow and steady, where love begins, right? You receive confidence, bringing forth a balance, right? You gotta have your confidence to jump on your horse and take action. Coming in wounded, feminine energy, yeah. Why are you wounded in the situation of confidence? Because you have not gotten on your horse and took action. Horses represent movement. Horses represent action. See that? And clarifying your self-worth, you received another 5. You have 4 5s. High priestess of fire with your self-worth. 4 5s represent the 2. What are the 2s? Doorway, gateway, threshold, opportunities, missed opportunities. Communication of conversating and debating, right? The connecting factors of 2. Yeah. So you got 4 5s. 5s everywhere. 5s. And the high priestess of fire talks about having that fire, that passion, that motivation to take action or to build up one's self-worth. Let's go. Yeah. What you got going, Taurus? Do what you got to do. Shutting down your slow and steady and going right over here to your golden palace. I see what the issue is. A lot of you are going to be within your mental, right? Because this is blue. Blue represents mental, of the conflict and the defeat, that you're not even going to see the opportunity of the golden palace. Your golden palace is your fortune, your fame, your success. The main colors here are green and gold, right? Gold represents the illumination of celebration upon the green. What is green? Green represents new beginnings, the movement forward, the green light. And some of you do not see it because your mind is blocking you. You're all in your head, and they're telling you that you must change that factor. Change it. Let me see where my surrender release. I can't move them. Okay, don't worry about it. It's okay. So allowing you, to be stuck in your mind, right? To be stuck in your mind. Where this is a time of you building up and elevating, you're literally going down, right? Down. And where you're lacking or you're dropping the ball is in that self-worth. What is it that you do not see within yourself? What is it that you do not see within yourself? Is it because you felt like you have put your heart on your sleeve enough? Or you are afraid, or you feel like someone is out to hurt you, right? Or will hurt you if you put your heart on your sleeve? They're saying it's time to grow up. It's time to blow up. It's time to elevate up. You have all the drive, ambition, passion you need to grow up, to protect up this self-worth, right? To get out of your head, to go for the goal or go for your success. See that? Do what you gotta do. So let's look and see what the conflict and defeat is for Taurus. Spirit, for conflict and defeat for Taurus. Why is it here? Just get out of your head, Taurus. you are, you do better, right? When you're grounded. Putting you in a state of your logic is only going to worsen the problem. What needs to occur or what needs to happen? Changes need to occur. You receive changes again. Changes. Need to change your mind. Whether you mentally think or mentally putting yourself down or you mentally feel defeated, this is a time of change for you. Time to change those factors. Needing to start thinking that you are more abundant, right? Stop looking at your struggles, right? Stop looking at your struggles and start looking at where you are most grounded. Because changes is also known as the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles talks about a juggle struggle. And if it is a juggle struggle for you to remain in your head, get out and become more grounded. Spirit, clarify changes. Hoping, wishing, praying, right? Or a change of direction. Star. Time to get out of this. Star. Spirit, clarify the star, right? Start praying for a transformation of change. I'm telling you now. I see it. Over your self-worth and High Priestess of Fire. What needs to be your motivation? What needs to be your drive for your self-worth? The Fool comes in as a new beginning. Start praying for your new beginnings. Let's go. And even in a time of new, you may find someone here trying to block you. Learn how to sidestep that dog, which represents friend or enemy. And do not allow a person to talk you over your cliff. You go around them for your new beginning, Fool. Go around them. You have two majors underneath the deck. There's a conflict of action here, which we know that because they came out with conflict and defeat. But there's a conflict of action towards some type of news, right? Page of staff, some type of communication that is destined. See that? Wheel of Fortune. And it is destined because it is the news that you need to do what? Move on. Six of Swords. And gain that passage out of feeling down and out, regretful, depressed, sad. Page of Cups. Towards someone who, 9 of Coins, who is holding back changes, right? Holding back changes within one's mind. See that? Queen of Swords comes in, a person who is mentally wounded and who does not see divine worth, divine value. See that? Coin, Ace of Coin, that is being held back. Do what you gotta do for a coin. Do what you gotta do. So, what are they telling us, Taurus? What are they telling us? A conflict of action is creating a problem in some type of communication, right? That the divines have for you. See that? 5 of Staff, Ace of Page of Staff, and the Wheel of Fortune. But the divines are here to tell you about a victory, because the 5 of Staff with the Page, Ace of Staff makes the 6 of Staff. What is the 6 of Staff? A victory. But there is something here that is blocking it. And what is blocking it is either mentally feeling conflict and defeat or defeated. Yeah. Or a person lacks motivation and drive. And because we're talking about staff here, motivation and drive. But the thing you have to understand, and the thing that you must know, in order to take action, you must think a thought, correct? So your number one problem is getting out of your head. Because without without you thinking the thought of you needing to move, therefore you cannot move. You will not move, right? And then they tell us the victory comes in with a passage, with moving on. See that? 6 of Swords. Out of a time of feeling down, feeling defeated, feeling sad, feeling, oh God, I just feel horrible. I don't even know what to do. And we need you to get out of this, because in the 5 of Cups, you're kneeling. There's no movement with a person who's kneeling. You're kneeling. But they tell us what you feel bad about. A person who is holding back changes. See that? I feel sad or I feel bad about this person, or the feelings I have for this person. And then they tell us this person is waiting on some type of communication, some type of guarantee or commitment that a person is waiting on. Another person can't give because they're down and out. Why? Because they're all in their heads. And then they tell us because of this, someone is mentally wounded. Yeah, because a person is waiting on some type of communication, but a person is in their head. So no communication is going to come in until a person gets out of their head. And then they tell us this person is such in their head about giving a message, or a person focusing on a message, that they don't even see divine value behind them, or literally in front of them, however you look at it. And all they need to do is turn around. But then they tell us what? Until a person does a turnabout, even that's going to be held back. And then when this Ace of Coin joins with the 4 of Coin, this is going to be a person's loss, because it's going to be the 5 of Coin. The Ace of Coin with the 4 of Coin make the 5 of Coin. And a person is not going to receive their divine value, their divine worth, because it's going to be lost, because a person won't turn around, because a person is going to remain in their head. They're going to remain mentally wounded with this defeat and conflict. Mentally, your brain is the main source of action. Your brain is the motherboard to your body. If your brain does not tell your body to get up and go, and your heart to beat, and your feet to move, your body won't. Get out of your own way. Get out of your head, Taurus. Get out of your head. So this tells me you go from being all in your feelings to being all in your head. That is the rotation of Pisces season. So in the beginning half of Pisces season, Taurus, you're going to be in your emotions. You're going to be in your feelings. Because don't forget, I told you that Pisces is the sign that goes in the air, in the water. In the air, in the water. So when you're up, another sign is going to be down. And when you're down, another sign is going to be up. In the current situations, you were in the water, all in your feelings, getting stuck. Now Pisces season swings up and you're all in your head. But they're telling us that it's causing a conflict. We don't need you there. We need you grounded and solid and stable. And they told you that in the last insight. Remain strong like a mountain. Have the strength of a mountain to remain solid, Taurus. Get out of your own way. Get out of your head. On to the next pathway that many of you are going to face. A new love, slow and steady. The creation of being slow and steady, taking it easy. Going with the flow, ebb and flow, baby. Taurus, love begins. Know it when you see it when you know it. And having the confidence to get on that horse and take action, please. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Let's look at the energy around this love begins for Taurus? Spirit, what's the energy here? Stuck? Ooh, see that? A man holding a coin. This is a masculine with with value. Could be a man, could be a woman, right? Not necessarily a man, but it's a masculine energy. Someone is coming in very strong, right? With something that is of value, right? Could be to you or to this relationship. Together they represent the 8. Let's go. 8 represents spiritual rebirth and rejuvenation, also known as a transformation, calling for a spirit to a person and a situation. Let's go. When you call for a spirit to lead you and guide you or allow this new love to begin, if you're ready, you don't want anyone weak, correct? You want someone who is masculine and that has great value. See that? Yeah. But the thing is, take your time when you do it, please. Take your time. Don't be a speed demon, Tasmanian devil. Yeah, or what? The road runner and the coyote. Yeah, no. Take your time and get your confidence together, right? Because when you get your confidence together, and you know whether your confidence, you could be the person like, I feel good, I smell good, I look good, so therefore I am good. And once I become great, I get on my horse and take action. Then Leah won't have to tell me when I see love, I go get it. Because see, even here in confidence, you turn away from the person who you've been praying for, or the person who is the person or the man or the woman of your dreams, or you are turning away from the person who is your perfect fit. You are turning away from the person who is a perfect value for you. You see that? Do what you got to do. And then you have to be careful, because the man holding a coin is a 7 and confidence is a 6. Together they make a 4. What is the 4? What is going to be accepted? What is going to be rejected? Or what is going to remain blocked? Be careful, please. Transformation is coming for Taurus. In the love department, a new beginning, a love begins, a new relationship is here. A new relationship is here. Spirit, why is slow and steady here? Let's see what Spirit has to say about slow and steady. Spirit, why is slow and steady here for Taurus? Slow and steady. Ooh, it's a transformation. I told you guys, the Swan Queen. So it just depends on where it fits in the situation. Shh. Some of you receive the Swan Queen that represents transformation, intuition, and patience. Some of you receive Cosmos, creativity, and vastness of changes. Let's go. And now we receive the Desert Prince with the Spiral Dancer. The Desert Prince represents survival and false promises towards circular rotation and perception that needs to change. That is the 5. But it's going to come in as a balance, because together they make a 6. Some of you are going to get out of a relationship or get out of a long-term commitment, because you are going to see the false promises or the lies or the failures of your current partner, and you're going to or you're going to get tired of the around and around we go merry-go-round. No, I got it. Just give me a second, okay? And your eyes are going to be open. And a balance is going to come in. A balance is going to come in for you. So literally, out of one relationship into another that is better. And once again, we have a feminine and a masculine. See that? Masculine here, a feminine here. Yeah, let's go. Do what you got to do. But let's get into this confidence. Get on your horse and take action. Go. And your horse could literally be your 2 feet. You know, it could be 2 lips. Just even, you know, only thing I'm going to do today, Leah, I'm just going to the grocery store. Okay. Put on you some lipstick. Put on you some cologne. Put on you a little casual outfit. And when you go in the store, I don't care if you got to speak to every person you see. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, guy? Hi, ma'am. How you doing? No, don't do that, because we look at people like that like they crazy. But I'm just saying, you know, somebody look at you just a beat too long, you speak. That's how I go. And then you'll be telling your little love story. Well, how did you guys meet? Oh, I went to the grocery store to get me a box of Captain Crunch and a half a gallon of milk, and she was just there. And we locked eyes, and I spoke, and she spoke back, and I knew she was the one for me. Oh, I went to the store to get what do we go get? Oh, a bag of chips or some veggie sticks. And he was just there, whatever. And I spoke, he spoke back, and I knew right there at the sound of hello, hi, how you doing? That was the one for me. Simple stories that remain a lifetime. I hear. Open your mouth. Why is confidence here, Spirit? The balancing of your confidence, Taurus. The circle. This is the wheel of fortune. Something is destined to occur. See that? Destiny is here. The wheel of fortune. This is your time to shine. They already told you love begins, not ends, not concludes. Begins. Open your mouth. Then invite me to your wedding. Spirit, why is the circle here? Why is the wheel of fortune here? Oh, 2 of Cups, a relationship, marriage ship. The 2 of Cups, where 2 becomes 1. 2 people step up together in a solid union. The illumination of, because the relationship is highlighted in gold. Oh yeah. Also could be that the masculine energy has been illuminated. See the gold that the masculine wears, while the feminine energy has calmed themselves, because that is the blue. What is blue? Blue represents someone who is calm, relaxed, in a tranquil state. Relax with the decision of becoming 2, becoming 1. You see that? Spirit, clarify the 2 of Cups. Stuck. A solid offering of stepping up. See that? Someone's going to step up. And then the thing about it is, this offer is going to be a good offer because the knight steps on a snake, and because the snake is upon the ground, that is low energy. A beetle is upon the shield that represents the divine, so divinely protective, and this person is gaining passage because they had to cross over the stream of water. An offer that was meant underneath the deck. See that? Someone here, right? I'm finna tell you now. Don't get mad though. Don't get upset. The divine realm, right? The angelic realm, all the spiritual realms, they have played their part in holding a person back from changes. See that? Moon, right? Towards the 9 of coins. Holding back, right? Holding back 4 of coins, the 5 of coins, which represents changes. Who has been holding a person back? The divines, right? Moon. Or a person has been waiting on some type of spiritual message. So this is why a person has been holding back, holding off from getting in a relationship. But see, some have been waiting so long because they say they made me a wounded warrior. I'm wounded, Leah. I don't know what to do. I've been waiting on a message so long. I don't know if I should go, stand up, move around, shake around, or what. And then they tell us what? There has been a conflict of action. See that? 5 of staff, and it has put me within my mind. But they say don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. 2 of swords. You want to search for clarity? You go by yourself. You've been journeying by yourself for so long that literally you're going to run into the sun. You're going to run into the illumination you've been waiting on. See that? And all of that, the creation of being held back. See that? All that, the holding back that you were doing. That's going to come to an end. See that? Tower is going to come to an end. And then you are going to have the willpower to do what? Move on. This is like a release. Or the breaking of bonds, I hear. The breaking of chains. And then the thing is, you're going to have the willpower to move forward. But when you move forward, you're going to be guided by the moon. You're going to be guided by the spiritual realm. And the spiritual realm is now guiding you and saying, okay, Taurus, it is a time of love now. It's your time. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been holding back. I know you've been holding off. But here is your perfect one. Boom. And it's going to hit you like that. Just boom. Going to the grocery store. You go inside the dressing room. You know it ain't nobody out there waiting on you. You want to go and twirl around in front of the mirror out there so everybody can see you, how you look with the dress on that you haven't purchased yet. And all of a sudden you go outside and you twirl, outside the dressing room, you twirl around and you hear a voice, somebody say, wow, you look amazing in that dress. And you turn around and boom, there they are. It can happen at any time. It is this time. It is in this time. But remember, even though it feels right, even though they just told you we gonna guide you to the right person, don't rush the race, please. Take it slow and steady. Because even though they are handing you love with a person that is of value to you in this situation, there is always lessons to be learned at all times. And this person is still here to teach you a message. So don't fall too fast. No, don't fall in love too quick, or don't fall too quick, too fast. I'm telling you. Hold your ground. Right? Stay the course. Maintain your ground, Taurus. That's what you do. Taurus, I know Taurus. My dad is Taurus. My father's Taurus. Cool, calm, collective, and laid back. Stay that way. And they're telling you that here. Because some of you are going to go through a transformation. Whether it be you tapping into your intuition or you tapping into your patience. Swan Queen. And the reason why I say be careful, because the Swan Queen is feminine. Wounded. Wounded because the person has not used their intuition or their patience, or because they have not went through a transformation yet. The cosmos or the heavens or the divines come in with changes. Yeah. Vastness and creativity. This is the way you don't know that the person is coming. In the grocery store, in the dressing room, you're going to get your tires on your truck changing. Boom. They walk in and they riding their little Ford Focus or their little Prius, and they need a tire change, and both of y'all sitting in the lobby. How you doing today? That's how you start up a conversation. Getting out of a relationship, and it may have not been a good relationship. It may have just ended. It don't matter. Do not keep your mouth closed assuming these people are your ex. Or don't be the person that says, well, a person says, hey, Taurus, how you doing today? Oh, I'm just getting out of a relationship. I was hurt so bad. I can't believe they did this to me. Don't nobody want to hear that. And then, I'm not saying, that hurt your feelings, but I'm saying this is the only point in time the heavens or the divines can put you with your person. Boom. See that? And here you go. Oh, I was just hurt so bad. We just broke up last night. Confidence down. You see what I'm saying? No. Keep it light. keep it simple, please. Because a lot of you Tauruses is getting ready to, and then I say, what is that? Getting ready to meet lovers and start relationships in unusual ways. I'm telling you, if you want it, it's here for the taking. Listen, I'm Leah. That has been your Pathways reading. Join us at the TTOD Saturday, February 29th between 6 and 8, 7 and 8, somewhere Eastern Standard Time. Y'all will see me. I'll be on live, right? We're going to talk about gray magic, and we're going to talk about crystals and stones. I'm going to give you the crystals and the stones that are beneficial to a lot at this time. And if I was you, I would tune in, because there is something, there's going to be something there pertaining to love and friendships. Something that is going to keep you calm, but at the same time allow love or loving factors to be drawn to you. I'm going to tell you what you need, right? If you need a reading, or you would like to order a reading, or any type of mystic products, I don't know where my other one at, bracelets, stones, I keep mine on. I don't know what happened to my other one. I think I took it off. Anyway, it don't matter. I get it. Stones everywhere. Stones. This is a protective shield stone. I got stones everywhere. EnlightenedMystic.org. If you want to talk to me, question, it doesn't matter, email me at EnlightenedMysticEssentials at Gmail. And I'm getting ready to do the blocks for March at Dark Mystics, which is my other channel. That's our sister channel, where we pick up on dark plots and actions, dark thoughts of others, right? I don't even think, did I have anything over there for February? I don't even know. I was going through Ascensions, January through February, and I'm just getting back on. So Taurus, look at your current situations, and until I see you guys again, this has been your Pathways reading. Work it out, figure it out. I love you guys. Thank you for riding with me, right? Riding with me. Thank you for supporting me. And I shall return. And if I don't see you for the remainder of the week until Saturday, please join us Saturday, right? February 29th at our TTOD 3, where we'll be talking about gray magic and stones and crystals. Love you guys.